We are going to do this here at Grafted. One of the things we do is a question and answer period where I give everybody questions and you guys all come back with answers. And so the questions were posted on our Facebook page, as well as I blurted them out last week, so everybody should have them. And I know it was a little bit different, a little bit challenging this week, but I'm interested to hear what you guys got to say. Can anybody explain Colossians Chapter 3, verses 1 through 3, using Matthew 16, 19 through 20, and Hebrews 7, 23 through 27. Anybody look at that? Anybody got an answer or explanation for that?
I explain it that we died with Christ and we're raised with him at the right hand of God. Therefore, we need to keep our minds and our hearts on Christ rather than on earthly things. He gave us the power to bind or loose anything here on earth, and it will be bound or loosed in heaven. So we must remain heavenly minded. We can rest on the fact that only Jesus can save completely. We have been saved through Christ's sacrifice. He is alive to intercede for us.
Question 1 is not done.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem, man. Party
Matthew
on.
16, 19 to 20.
Yep.
It was really cool. It was something Mimi and I were talking last night, and it was like, "Whoa, this is very cool." I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you forbid on earth must be already forbidden in heaven, and whatever you permit on earth must be already permitted in heaven. So one of the commentaries I read was really interesting. It's not so much where we're doing something here on earth and then it makes it happen in heaven. It's already done in heaven. So it's our job as ministers to be in fellowship with God and understanding what he's doing and then make that happen here.
Okay. Next question. Colossians 3, 5 through 11. Anybody got that? Anybody? What'd you...
I have the wrath of God is coming because of our sinful nature. We unknowingly are making idols out of sexual immorality, impurity, lust, evil desires, and greed. We've been raised with Christ, and Christ lives within us. Therefore, we must put to death our sinful nature. We must be reconciled to Christ. We need to see people as Christ sees them, not as a Gentile or a Jew, circumcised or uncircumcised, slave or free. Christ loves all in spite of our differences.
Get it, man.
Well, according to the reading of Colossians, that's no longer part of our nature.
Yes.
It actually says that we have already put on the new self, which is being renewed to a true knowledge according to the image of the one who created him. So we already have a new heart. We already are a new creation, and that speaks volumes. That I don't have to battle that anymore. I just put him on, and it's good.
That's it.
Yeah, man, I'm dead.
Yes. All right, third question. Explain Colossians 3, 12 through 17, using Romans 13, 11 through 14.
Our time on earth is running out. We must use our days to show love and grace and the goodness of our God rather than filling our days with useless things and things that don't reflect who we are and whose we are.
Ooh. All right, last one, Colossians 3, 20 through 21, using Ephesians 6, 1 through 4, and Exodus 20, 12. This is a bonus right here. This is the bonus question, because this is like the easiest one right here.
Children, obey or be dutiful and respectful to your parents in all things, as this is pleasing to the Lord. Fathers, do not provoke, excite into action, or offend your children, lest they be discouraged. He said, if children do not have respect for their parents, they will not learn respect for anything or anyone else.
Okay, so I was just reading this, and it struck me as interesting that both of the two, Ephesians and Exodus, said something about honor your mother and your father so that you can live in the land that God's provided you have a long life in the land God's provided you. And I thought that was interesting. That
is.
If you don't do that, then you're not going to have as long of a life, maybe. I don't know.
Chapter 3. So we have no questions for chapter 4. We have no questions.